Good morning, lovely people. Hello, my name is Emma, and today you've got a reading vlog. So, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to talk quite quietly because my partner is in bed, not in this room, back in the other room, but he might hear me and wake up. Oh, I've just lost my slipper. The 24 and 48 hour readathon started 2 hours ago. So this is one where you attempt to read for 24 hours within a 48-hour time period. So I figured I'd bring you along for the ride. I've never done anything like this before, and I'm just gonna see how it goes. And I thought I'd show you my rough TBR for the readathon as well, while I'm like half asleep. It's all good. So, where is it? These are the books that I plan to read, so I'm just going to run through them super quick with you. I have Summer Lease by John Waterman. I'm already a bit way through it. This was one from Mum's TBR. It's kind of a thriller slash sort of social comedy. Not massively enjoying it, but definitely can finish it, so I'm going to be starting with this one this morning. Then I've got Rosewater by Tade Thompson. Oh, sleepy. This is a sci-fi set in, I want to say Nigeria. Yep, set in Nigeria. This one looks really cool. Then my dad has lent me 2 really short books. One is Mina Needs for a Household Space, and one is Fup. They're super short, like probably under 100 pages, maybe, yeah, 115. And like, yeah, just about 91. So I will flip through both these because he lent them to me and I want to finish them so I can get them back to him. And I thought these would be nice, like, palette cleansers for this weekend. The other book that I have left to read from Mum's TBR is The Duchess of Malfi. I've been saving it for this weekend, thinking that a play again might change things up. I'm trying to give myself as many options as I can, so that like the process of reading doesn't get too boring. I'll show you that one in a second. On that note, I have 4 graphic novels I'm planning on trying to get to. I've got Revival, volume 3 and 4, which is a zombie type thing. And then I've got Chew, volumes 1 and 2, which is a detective cannibal type thing. You 2 kissing each other. Very nice, yeah. I've got Vox by Christina Dalsha. I've been meaning to get to this one on my TBR for literally months, so I just need to flip and read it already. And then Andy and I were in London. Hello. The bunny coming to say hi. You coming up? Please be careful of my leg. Andy and I were in London recently, going to the Natural History Museum to look at dinosaurs, and that reminded me how much I wanted to read Rise and Fall of the Dinosaurs, The Untold Story of a Lost World by Steve Brissett. So this is going to be my non-fiction for the readathon, which I thought would be a good idea, again, to break up all of the fiction. And the final book on my TBR that I'm definitely going to get to, but definitely not going to finish, is War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. It's a goal of mine to read War and Peace in 2019. I've not started yet. I've been holding off specifically for this weekend so I can start it in one big chunk. It's broken into volumes, I think. I think volume 1 is like 300-ish pages, so I think that might be a maybe goal to like finish volume 1, but we shall see. It's gone 7, which means I need to have been reading already. This is book 1 that I'm going to be finishing, and I will check in a few hours when I go and make brekkie for me and the boyfriend. Look at that white fluffy belly. Look at that belly on her. It's such a cute belly. Right, reading. So, finished book 1. Or half of it. So this is Summer's Lease by John Waterman. I've now just finished it. I've been reading for just under 2 hours. I think it's 1 hour 49 minutes or something like that. This was rubbish. It was kind of a weird softcore thriller type thing. I didn't care about any of the characters. Half of them were deeply unlikable, and generally it felt very dated and very dull, and I'm really pleased to finally have it done. Okay, it is 20 to 12. I've been reading for, if you can see that, 3.5 hours, obviously with some breaks in between. I am now reading Rise and Fall of the Dinosaurs, and it's freaking awesome. Andy's just gone off to work. I figure it's probably time I get dressed, given it's coming up to midday, and I could do with filming and editing and posting a video before I just get totally sidetracked with dinosaurs. So my plan is to continue listening to Rebecca whilst I get dressed. Then I will whip out a quick video and then get back to Rise and Fall of Dinos, because oh my god, dinosaurs are so cool. Just been talking about sauropods, the big ones, like the really big ones, like Brachiosaurus and Diplodocus and all of those kind of things, and it's just awesome. Like, I love them so much. It's the coolest thing ever. So yeah, so that's how my reading's going. It's just gone 1:30. I am now dressed, as you can see. Look at me, actually a human being again. So video edited, like live filmed, I've edited, and it's now posting. If I show you, ta-da, posting. So it is now time to get back to reading. I'm gonna go learn about Stegosaurus. Laters. Hello. So I've just had some lunch and I've been listening to more of Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, and I think I said earlier that I wasn't particularly impressed with it, and I take that right back. Massive plot twist has just happened. Not gonna say what in case you haven't read it, but oh my god, that was awesome. I'm so excited now. The narrator is still bloody irritating, but that could just be that I dislike women from that time period, but like, damn, the plot just got good. So, very pleased that I stuck with it, because I was coming this close to DNFing that bad boy. And yeah, it's awesome. I, on last check, had read for 5 hours and 45 minutes. Hello, so it is midnight on day 1, which is not a full 24 hours for me because time zones are awesome. Andy and I have been out for drinks. Say hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Excellent. I don't know if he was in shot at all there. We've just made it back home. We're having some stew as like a tasty midnight snack that was supposed to be my dinner. Because I forgot to have dinner because I was busy reading. Today's reading count, I finished one of the short books that I finished one of the short books that Dad lent me, that I can't find it anymore. I don't know where it's gone. It wasn't very good, so we don't care about it, but it was only like 89 pages. I got over halfway through my dinosaur book, and I'm going to finish it off tomorrow. I've got all of about 2 hours left of Rebecca, and I also started and finished Boom Vox by someone. Christina Dalsha. This is a dystopian fiction where women are limited to 100 words per day. They have a counter on their wrist that is like configured to their voice, and if they go over the 100 words, then they get electric shock. It is nice. Shut up, you. It's really cool. Very Handmaid's Tale kind of thing, fitting. Shut up, I'm talking. Fits nicely in with Naomi Alderman's The Power. Is quite a similar cover. Clearly the marketing department knew what they were doing there. And yeah, generally quite a quick read. A good read. Very, very interesting. So the plan tomorrow is I'm going to be getting up relatively early, fingers crossed. The rabbits are now humping each other. This vlog is just going terribly. Are you done? Are you done trying to bang your brother? It's filthy. He was licking your bum earlier. It's very naughty. Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it, Toaster. No, she's hopped away. Yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna get up, read a bit, go to the gym, come back, apply for a job. Definitely apply for a job. And then there's a little bit more clothes stuff around the house that I got distracted by today, mainly because it was too cold. And then I will try and get, in theory, 14 hours of reading to do tomorrow. But my 24 in 48 doesn't finish until 5 AM Monday morning, so there is a bit of a backup, just in case. That's it from me. I need to go sleep, mainly sleep off this gin, so that I can go lift some heavy stuff tomorrow morning. I will chat to you soon. Goodbye. Go away, you. Morning. It's 7:30 on Sunday morning. The readathon has 21.5 hours left, according to my time zone. I'm tired. I am feeling the 3 GOTs last night. I'm picking up my mate for the gym at 9:30, which means I have 2 hours to get dressed, eat some brekkie, pick her up, and cram in as much reading as possible in there. So that's what I'm gonna do. The bunnies are having their brekkie. If we can see over there, Day is munching away. There is a partner appearing at the door. Hello. Hello. And yes, we are about to, not being focused. We are about to, still not being focused. There we go, camera. Start reading. So I will check in a few hours and let you know how I'm going. Bye bye. Hello again. I'm really sorry this vlog is so boring. I just seem to be vlogging from this position on my sofa. I do actually leave my sofa, and I have done over the past like day and a half. Honest to God, I just keep forgetting to take you guys with me. I went to the gym earlier. It was a fairly lethargic session. I've blitzed the house. I've done a load of like stuff to do with clothes and washing up and putting washing on and things like that I was supposed to do yesterday, and I didn't quite finish. And I was listening to an audiobook the entire time whilst doing that. So that plus some graphic novels this morning with breakfast means I have read for, I'm up to 15.5 hours in total, which means 5.5 hours today. I finished the audiobook Rebecca. I thought it was good, but a bit slow moving in places. Did I tell you last night that I finished Fox? How drunk was I last night? I have started Rosewater, an audiobook, which is the sci-fi epic set in Nigeria. I'm really enjoying it so far. I think the audiobook is very strong. It's very interesting. I'm 18% of the way through. Audible informs me. So I've just had some like snacky food for lunch, some hummus and veg, and shared an apple with my rabbit. She literally eats it as if you're in Lady and the Tramp. It's very cute. It might be time to take on the Duchess of Malfi. Whew, that was a slog. Okay. Duchess of Malfi. There it is. Duchess of Malfi. Done. I've had a shower, as you can see, to take a break and cleanse myself of the Duchess of Malfi, and I do believe it might be dino time. So I think I'm going to jump back into the Rise and Fall of the Dinosaurs, get at least a couple more chapters out of that, and then probably will be time for dinner, and then I think after dinner I'm going to close out the readathon with War and Peace and just see how much of War and Peace I can get done before the end of it. That's my plan. So it's 6 o'clock in the evening. I have read for 18.5 hours over the past today and yesterday so far. I have 5.5 hours to go to hit the 24-hour period. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. My eyes kind of hurt. I'm not gonna lie. So I think on last check-in I just finished the Duchess of Malfi and was a bit grumpy about it. It's all okay. We brought it back round because I've just finished Rise and Fall of the Dinosaurs, and it is wonderful. Like, this is such a good pop science book. It's so interesting. It goes into so much detail about not just the dinosaurs but the people who discovered them, and it's like part memoir and part dinosaur history, and just like so cool. Such a good book, so awesome, loving it. Now I've just finished that one, I now need to decide what I'm going to go on to next. I'm not going to lie, my eyes are a little bit sore and a little bit tired. So what I'm thinking is I want to go to bed. No, we're not falling at the last hurdle. We can do this. Oh my god, 24 hours is such a long time. This is such an insane readathon. For the record, you don't actually have to read for the full 24 hours. The idea is that you just prioritise your reading as much as you can over this weekend. But I figure, given that I am unemployed at the moment, actually, if I'm ever going to be able to hit 24 and 48 properly, it's going to be around now, because it means I can just literally like DOS off all tomorrow if I want to. So given that, I am really determined to try and hit this kind of, this goal, this deadline, whatever you want to call it. I'm I'm thinking next is going to be either graphic novels or knitting with audiobook. My plan is to read War and Peace as my way of bringing it in at the end, because I'm determined to start that one this weekend. Andy is out having a drink with some mates, which I have bailed on because I am desperately trying to read. He did say I could come meet him, but no. We did that yesterday as well. I need to read. But when he gets back in, he's going to make like proper dinner. I'll probably have a brief break from reading to curl up and watch something with him. We're watching Bones at the moment, which is such a good TV show. It's an old TV show, like it's been finished I think for ages. And we're in one of the earlier seasons. I think we're either in season 5 or season 6, and it's really good. So maybe one episode of that, and then I'll probably end up having to stay up a bit later, but it will at least break up the reading for me, and it'll mean that I can like do this. Because man, 14 hours worth of reading in one day is actually like a lot of reading. Like a lot. That's more than like a full-time, that's more than you spend on a full-time job. But yeah, anyway, I don't really know, given all of this, that it's so much reading to do, why the hell I'm still talking to you guys, because I have some graphic novels to read, and some knitting to do, and some audiobook to listen to, and some War and Peace to start. So, I will check in, I don't know, when I'm knitting, sometime around then. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Okay, just finished volume 1 and volume 2 of Chew, which one of them is here. Graphic novel. Absolutely awesome, like so much fun. This was bought as a total spur of the moment. Hello, my rabbit wants to come say hi. No darling, it's the camera. I know. Please don't eat my books, okay? Or my knitting. Anyway, yeah, Chew is awesome. I totally didn't realise, but actually one of the, like, not even secondary, like tertiary, a proper sort of like cameo character that appeared in volume 4 of Revival, which I read this morning, is actually the main character of Chew. And it's a detective type character who, they call him like a, oh, I can't remember, I'm too tired to work out words. But basically, when he eats things, he gets like a sensation of their sort of history as such. So say he ate like a fruit, he would know what tree got grown from. Sorry, my, oi! That's my rabbit pulling on the camera. Get off it. What are you doing, you dickhead? Where are you going? We're exploring up here. Okay, do you wanna do the vlog with me? Okay, so basically, if he eats like a fruit, then he would know what tree it came from and like what fertilizer they used and all that kind of thing. And if he eats an animal, then he's going to experience like it dying. And he gets hired by the FDA to solve a bunch of crimes. And it's in a world where chicken is illegal because of some crazy bird flu that killed a bunch of people. And it's all a bit faintly ridiculous. And all of the artwork is in these like gorgeous sepia tones. Hello. Hello. You alright? We good? You're so white in this camera. You're just cleaning stuff, That's cool. But yeah, so I had no idea that the two were linked, and it kind of implies that Revival and Chew are in the same world, which is mental and awesome and really strange because they're both done by Image Comics. So I might have to like look into this when it's not crunch time on Readathon. So my eyes are totally shot now, and what I need to do is I just need to give myself a break of like not focusing on stuff like that. So I have got a glass of wine. That's my glass of wine. Very full glass of wine. Look at that. Gabby, one of my favourites. I have my knitting over in the corner, and I have an audiobook that I'm about to whack on for at least an hour. And that's the plan. And apparently I have a rabbit hanging out still. You still cleaning that cushion? Really? She's so strange, but we love her. Good evening. So it is the day after the 24 in 48 readathon. I did indeed read my 24 hours worth last night. My camera died, so I didn't get a chance to vlog for the rest of it. But I think when I last saw you guys, I was knitting and listening to Rosewater, and I got a decent chunk of the way through that, maybe about 40%. And I did start War and Peace, but I only got about 45 pages in because leaving that one till last was a bit stupid. So I thought I'd share my stats super quick with you. Ah! I was going to show you the proof that Buddy... Oh, I have proof. Well, I did get to 24 hours, I promise. I think I took a screenshot. Haha, screenshot. There you go, 24 hours. And literally a second over, I literally hit the 24-hour mark and then turned off the audiobook and was like, I need to sleep. I've not read anything at all today. So my stats were, I finished off 2 books that I'd already started before the readathon technically begun. I then started and finished 7 books during the readathon itself, 4 of which were graphic novels and 1 of which was a play. And then I started 2 new ones at the end, which I've not finished, which is War and Peace and Rosewater. Pages wise, I read 1,529 or something like that. It gets a little bit sketchy because there's like an intro bit to War and Peace that wasn't included, and some of the graphic novels include like the bits at the end which don't technically have anything on it, so it's kind of roughly around that. And then not included in that is 8.5 hours worth of audiobooks. It's 8 hours and 36 minutes to be precise, and that's on 1.25 speed, so whatever that translates to in pages. That was Rebecca and Rosewater. So that's pretty much it from me. I'm going to be posting my wrap up of these books in the next few days. It's been fun. Chat to you soon. Bye guys!